Hello! We're in the back room. It's an occasional vlog. This isn't a geeky vlog. I'm just in the back room because I'm going to play some games this morning. But first, let's talk about what's going on. In our usual style at the start of the weekend. Yeah, it is. It's looking very autumnal outside now. Our tree in the garden is now very brown. Like the leaves have all started to turn brown, and that means all the gutters are going to be full of leaves soon. And I can see a pigeon. Sorry, distracted. Yes, it is weekend. Gemma is in work as is the norm on a Saturday, and I am not, as is the norm on a Saturday. What's the plan? Today, well, okay, first of all, a little story. Liverpool is something of a guinea pig in that we have been placed into a tier 3 lockdown, which we're still not entirely sure what that means, but apparently all the gyms have shut, which I'm absolutely gutted about, and also the local pubs. So, I mean, we can't go to the pub, not that we have been to a pub since New Brighton, which was on our week off, and that was the first pub since February, but obviously a lot of local businesses are now currently struggling, so that does come into play, because today I think I might go for a trip into town and have a little walk around. Main reason being, Black Lodge Brewery we've ordered beer from before. We've actually got some in the fridge at the minute, chilling, and doing a beer market. So it's a walk-up outdoor beer market, and there's about 7 or 8 local breweries that have got beer on, some of which I think all of which, to be honest, we've shopped at before. I thought I could hear a bird. It's Jin in his room crying because I haven't let him out yet. Yeah, so we're going to go and do that, have a little look around, see what it's like. That starts at 11, so it's 9 o'clock now. Tomorrow, Gemma noticed that there's a farmers market on at Croxteth Park, which is a park in Liverpool, in the north of Liverpool, which is really nice place. It's like a really nice old building there, and they've got stables and they've got Highland cows. I think we've vlogged from there in the past. They've got plenty of parking there, so we're going to have a drive over to there and have a little walk around and see what that's like as well. Maybe get some veggies and stuff and farmers market stuff. I've never been to a farmers market. I don't know what they sell. Do they sell sheep? Maybe we could buy a cow. We'll put it in the garden and it can eat the grass, and I don't have to mow the lawn anymore. And then we can milk it and eat it. No! Yeah, so other than that, that's the plans for the weekend anyway. I'm going to do... We're not really cooking this weekend, and really need to get back into my cooking, but the problem is I used to do a trip to the supermarket Saturday morning to get all the cooking ingredients, and I haven't really done that much of late. Other than Booths. I've been to Booths a couple of times. We went to Asda on our week off and we hated it. So we've been doing a lot of... We didn't hate Asda, we just hated the experience of shopping, I should probably point out. And we hated Asda as well. No. Where was I? Yeah, normally I would get all the ingredients when I do my Saturday morning shop, and it'd all be fresh in my head for the cooking. I can't do that in a minute. I don't want to do that in a minute, so that's why we haven't been doing as much cooking. Anyway, I've been waffling an awful long time, so what I'll probably do is see you in town in a bit. I'm going to play some games now because my new graphics card arrived this week, PC fans. I am in the process of recording the 4th and final part of my PC buildy thing, in which I will talk about the graphics card I bought, why I bought it, and why I might have landed on my feet accidentally, and also I'll talk about the costs, because I've spent quite a bit of money on it now. Oops. Sorry, Gemma. Anyway, see you in town. So what's been going on in Liverpool? Liverpool's been in the news of late. The reason Liverpool's been in the news of late is because they're filming here at the minute. They're filming the new Batman film, The Batman, with Robert Pattinson, and the other day he was up there, well, the Batman was up there, the stuntman, hanging off the side of the building with a helicopter flying around. So I thought I'd come down for a little walk and show you. I think they've moved on now, they're filming elsewhere. They've been doing a lot of George's Hall, which we talked about in our beer festival video, and other ones as well, where they filmed the Fantastic Beasts. I just thought I'd come for a walk down here because it's a nice area to be, and I was expecting there to be a few people down here because it's usually a busy place, but the whole of town is completely dead. Probably because of the tier 3 lockdown. Ultimately what that means for Liverpool is that if you're a pub or a gym, and I mean a pub that doesn't serve any food whatsoever, or a gym, you have to close. There's other rules as well, like you can't go, so I couldn't like arrange to meet someone in town now, and things like that.
So it's yeah, it's been a bit difficult for quite a few people, I think, a lot of businesses, which is why obviously I want to go to this beer festival, beer market, sorry, and grab some beers shortly. Oh, another Liverpool recent thing is they've added scooters, so I could now hire an electric scooter if I wanted to. An electric scooter my way over to the beer market if I wanted to. If you just look round here behind me, we've got the bikes, which we've had for a while, and there's the electric scooters on the end. So that's interesting. These are the 3 Graces in Liverpool for our American viewers. These are like the things that got us World Heritage status. It's a pretty cool place to be down here. And if you're knowledgeable about Liverpool, you'll know that we're famous for one major export, and that is the Beatles. And this is the Beatles statue. There's 3 of them. I think one of them's hiding. No, there he is at the back. Yeah, so that's one of the tourist things you can come and see in Liverpool. Kind of representing a bit of a sea change in what I want some of our vlogs to be. So I'd like to do some more stuff in Liverpool, because as recent circumstances have made me realise that we have some really cool stuff here, and it's a shame not to show it off. So why not use the opportunity? There's the Liver building behind me I mentioned with the Batman filming was there the other day. But yeah, we'll try and do more stuff in Liverpool in the future and try and show off the stuff we have here, because it seems a shame not to. And I'm gonna make my way over to this beer market now and grab us a few cold brewskis for tonight. We're not allowed to drink in the market. I've driven anyway, so I couldn't. It's basically just buy stuff and leave, and they've got merch on as well, so I might pick up a t-shirt. Just try not to fall over the steps. I did want to show you this because we mentioned it in our last time we came into Liverpool. There's been like a street artist doing some artwork in Liverpool on the sides of some of these, some of them on the museum basically. And there is a liver bird painted onto the steps, which is cool. I think when I mention changing what we do on our vlogs, I don't actually mean we're going to change anything. We're going to do what we do already, but we're also, hopefully, I'd like to do more Liverpool stuff on top of that, which I think is good. So we'll still be doing Disney and stuff like that, or Florida. We've never been exclusively Disney. Well, we came around here on the last Liverpool vlog in Town Centre, and it was heaving and we weren't comfortable. We ended up just leaving. Yeah, it's a lot quieter now. Dazzle ship. Yeah, and Liverpool does the Lovelock thing as well. Some appropriate music there playing in the background. Heading down to Albert Dock now. I'll probably skirt around the edge of this one today, I think. Not that it's super busy. Pigeon incoming, nearly took me head off. Quite the view over there. The Liver building in the background. Some of these new buildings are a little bit more contentious. I don't mind them. That one's supposed to be the bow of a ship, the edge of it there, I think. And then we spin round there, we got Liverpool one, and behind the pump house. And a really good museum here. This is a maritime museum, but they also have the International Slavery Museum, and they're really good and worth a visit. The minute I think they're booking only. Or at some point in the future we'll hopefully get back to them. Definitely tell we're in a bit more of a touristy area now. Got all the old vintage vehicles, there's cafes and stuff. I'm tripping over the historic cobbles as well. Right, heading to Black Lodge now. Apologies if the wind's ruining this because it's really picked up. It's just down here on the left. It's heading into the slightly more industrious area of Liverpool. Another cracking looking traditional pub that we've yet had the chance to visit. You can kind of understand why we're popular as a location for filming when we've got buildings like this. An old dock building which has been converted to flats now, but 1855? I mean, it's not, it's a very utilitarian building, but it's, because it's of its age, it's pretty awesome looking. I think we're a bit further down on the left. Possibly this left, actually. Yep, it's on the left here. See what I mean about it getting a bit more industrial? If they do this regularly, by the way, and you want to come, there is going to be there is a car park here. I just wanted to park in time where it was a bit more expensive. But yeah, that lodge is up there on the right. Oh look, there's people actually parked outside. Didn't fancy a ticket though. I believe the overhead railway used to go under the ground here as well. Stop, Mert, you're making a mistake here. It's not Liverpool Overhead Railway Tunnel, it's Wapping Tunnel. It's actually cooler than Liverpool Overhead Railway Tunnel because Wapping Tunnel was designed by George Stephenson and was built between 1826 and 1829. For frame of reference, the Rainhill Trials happened in 1829, and that was the big sort of kickstarter of steam trains in the UK, and probably anywhere really. And it was the race between George Stephenson's rocket and some other trains between Rainhill in Liverpool and Manchester. And yeah, the tunnel predated that. I think that's pretty cool. Now, do we think that sign is to tell me that there's timbers and building supply up here and also somewhere that sells beers? it's the timber and building supply is called beers. I just like that they also sell beers up here. Right, I've covered up my gaping more because I'll be in the proximity of other people. Well, let's have a look and see what we see. We've been ordering beers to be delivered from this brewery for about 4 months now. But this is the first time I've actually been inside. It's pretty cool. Neptune, Love Lane, we've got stuff from Tap Rope, I love their stuff. I'm going to grab some beers and see you in a bit. First purchase done. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. It's all contactless, so that's good. I'll grab some more now. Well, my camera's playing up, so I don't know what of that I managed to record. I didn't do a lot of filming there because I had copyright music on. But that was good. It was really good. I had a quick run round in probably about 15 minutes and bought from, I would say, I think I did four stalls, possibly 5. Yeah, 5 I did. Spent about £10-15 in each, so I think quite a bit. But that's beer for the next, we can drink over the next few weeks. And it's all good quality stuff and it's all locally brewed, which is fantastic. So it wasn't busy, but it was steady. I think I've come the wrong way. It can be an odd city at times, Liverpool. I'm literally maybe 5 minutes walk from the city centre and in a housing estate. Good access to town from here. You can walk home after a sesh. Man, it seems like a while since we've been for a beer in there. We have bought beers from there, but not been in there. They are still open because they serve food. However, it doesn't look like they're serving much of it at the minute. Probably because the Liverpool derby is on. That probably is why it's so quiet today as well. And that would be why I want to redirect some of our channel resource to supporting local businesses, because that was No Litre Cantina and now it's gone. And we're back in the car at what, 7,000 steps. I called by Bold Street because I just wanted to have a look and see what was going on in Bold Street. It was busier there, so I wasn't too pleased about staying around, so I just came out of there as soon as I got in. Obviously we saw No Litre Cantina, which we're quite sad about because we really liked it there. I do believe from what I've read online that all the staff who work there have gone on to other jobs now, so that's a positive we can take out of that. But unfortunately, the place is closed. So we're going to have to find a new favourite burger bar in Liverpool. Anyway, I'm going to head home. We'll probably be doing a lot more walking tomorrow as well. It's supposed to be quite nice tomorrow. We're doing the farmers market at Croxteth Park. There is the bombed out church in town, the church was bombed during the war and the roof is no longer on it, so you just have the exterior of the church. But they're having an artisanal market tomorrow, so we could possibly go to that one as well. Although I think the farmers market, I'd be eager to see what that one's like. See if we can get any nice stuff from there. It was a nice wander into town. Nice walk down on the pier head. I enjoyed that. So we'll see you tonight when Gemma's home, I think. Meow. Gemma's home. Gemma's falling off the couch.
I just want to put my shoes down.
Right, so I got beers. Do you want to have a look through them?
Yeah.
I don't know how best to do this camera angle. Right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna pick them out and go through them?
I am. Yeah. You know what you've bought, and I don't.
No, I don't know what I've bought. That's yeah, that's Handyman gin.
Handyman oak rested Handyman gin. Oh, what it is. So,
Has it come loose in the bag?
yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's not peaked much. Oh, I can just taste hand sanitizer.
Might
Serve
have
with
said.
ginger ale or original tonic and a slice of orange. Juniper, coriander, angelica, licorice, cardamom, galangal, cassia bark, lemongrass and orange peel. Interesting. Nice little bottle.
Yeah, I thought it
I'll
was
be keeping that bottle.
something different to pick up other than craft beers.
Glenafric.
Pina Colada Pale.
Ooh, I feel like I've had that before.
It was very coconutty.
I do feel like
Which
I might
makes
have
sense.
had that before. Anarchy? Is that from something to do with Top Rope?
Yeah, well, it's the Top Rope was selling that. They had some gas.
Just because the
stuff on.
cans look very...
That's a dandelion and burdock barley wine.
Oh, it's vegan friendly.
Yeah.
It's got 10% alcohol.
Yeah, I'm not going to be drinking all of that at once.
Spread it over 2 nights.
Spread it over two minutes. That was another one that Top Rope had on. Fierce Beer Split Shift West Coast
A
IPA.
classic bitter West Coast. I can read, you know.
Okay.
Like,
You're not going to wriggle on, there's only so much video.
oh, sorry. Full Circle Brew Company, Looper.
Yep, I was told that was very nice. Another Black Lodge
Of course,
friends.
got told
Black
it was very
Lodge and
nice.
friends. Oh, they
Top
tried them
Rope, Born to Lose.
Yep,
That's a nice
Session
one.
IPA. I might have actually had that one before, I can't remember, but
Glenafric Rutting Stag American Red.
yeah, that one.
Very
I
nice.
love red ales, so
Very nice. You would think Glenafric was a Scottish company and they're based in Birkenhead.
yep.
Love Lane Imperial Stout. Is that the new one that's just come out?
I don't know.
They were advertising a new
Oh,
one
okay, it
on
might
the
be then. I meant to
Facebook,
bought that by
yeah.
accident. It's quite strong though as well.
Handyman Red Ale.
Mm-hmm. They were 4 for £12. The
Lost in
Handyman
my
one.
work was like, ooh, where did you get that one from? I like red ales.
And that's gin knocking the gin on the floor.
Quad, Belgian style, featuring 4 types of malt hop and blueberries, figs, cherries, and
Mm-hmm.
foraged blackberries. Not just any old blackberries, but foraged blackberries. Handyman IPA with the Runaway Brewery as well. A golden beer.
The people who did the Handyman stuff also did the
And Handyman
gin. Cool.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah, 'cause it's called Handyman Gin, isn't it?
and there was another gin stall. There was Turncoat,
Which is
who have a little gin
isn't it?
distillery. Yeah.
Glenafric Mango and Friends.
Mm-hmm. Tropical Pale. It was lovely.
Neptune. I didn't you just need to see the trident.
Yeah. Wooden ships.
Wooden Ships, American Pale.
They were very appreciative of our
Love
trade.
Lane, Double Hop.
Love Lane, yeah. Love Lane followed us on Twitter. They were nice as well. Everyone was really
Love
friendly
Lane
actually.
are making the Higsons stuff, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
Oh, I'll just spell that one. Say that one.
I couldn't say it when I was there. I left that one. I just pointed at that Silo one, is it?
I'm going to go with Scylla.
Silo.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
another
duplicate.
Wooden
Yeah.
Ships. That's fine because I like American Pale.
Yeah, yeah. And Neptune are a really good brewery. So.
Yeah, they are.
So there we go. What do you think?
I'm disappointed you didn't get any chapter stuff because I really like the chapter.
Well, there was someone talking to the chapter people, and
Well, apparently they might be doing another one of these before Christmas.
Oh,
to
lovely.
Do a Christmas stock up.
Okay. We can
Someone
pop
was
that.
asking because they couldn't get here today.
I would
because of-
suggest if you do want to get to this, if you're interested in going, if it happens again,
get early.
get there early because Top Rope sold everything.
So it was at Black Lodge Brewery, which is in Liverpool, just off the dock road.
Yeah, yeah. I turned the video. I pointed out where it was.
And it's a nice little place. You can get burgers and stuff there as well. But
I think
yeah,
we'll be trying to get back to the tap room when.
Chapter was one of my
we get
favourites
out of
from
the
the beer
mess.
festival in back in February.
Yeah, yeah.
Or January. January, yeah, because they do like really cool designs on the cans as well as being nice beer. So yeah.
So yeah, we got plenty of beers there, and we're going to the farmers market tomorrow, aren't we? In
We are in
Croxteth
Croxteth Park.
Yeah, so we'll drive out
We
there.
went for our walk the other night.
Yeah, we'll drive out that way, and we didn't film the walk the
I
other
put
night.
pictures on Instagram.
Oh,
now
you did, didn't you? Of course, yeah.
With the Highland Coos.
And course. Yeah, so if they sell beer, we'll probably buy more.
I don't know what type of stalls are there. They haven't like put a list of stalls. Right
I
now,
hope
so
there's some tat.
I hope
some
there's
quality
some
tat.
desserts.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
And cake stalls.
Well, Gemma played a good one this morning. She noticed that Croxteth Park has said the car park's full, so we've parked in a housing estate nearby. And we're going to walk in. It's not too far to walk. We've been here a few times in the past. This is the main drive-in to the car parks anyway. There's multiple entrances.
Depending on what you're doing.
Yeah, depending on what you're doing. There's a farm here. There's stables. There's the Croxteth Hall itself is a beautiful building. We can sometimes see Highland Cafe. What is that? Highland Cows. There is a cafe, I think.
There is a cafe.
And a gift shop and all that stuff. But we'll go and see what this market is like.
It's in the old stables. Apparently.
Oh, okay. So we've seen some shots online. It looks like food and stuff like that. So, but we'll have a nice little walk anyway.
I'm roasted, so I got my big coat on. It's not that cold.
Yeah. Wow. Car parks are indeed all full. And I'm not parking on the grass. So if you fancy visiting here on a day when it isn't super busy, if you like what you see on our video, it's probably the best spot to park is here, and there's usually plenty of room. There's actually quite a few spaces in there right now.
Yeah.
And then you just head through there under the bridge and you're through to the hall, or this way it goes to where you'll see the Highland cattle. Yeah, this way down to the hall. Very popular dog walking spot here.
Yeah.
That's where we used to walk our doggy.
Yes.
And the railway used to be up there. And we came towards the house, and these are the gardens here. And look at this place. Isn't it fab? Croxteth Hall. It's certainly an impressive building. It's been almost haunted, as Gemma likes to tell me every time we come here. We have just noticed there's a gigantic queue. We're hoping it's for the cafe and not the market. We'll see what happens. Well, Croxteth Hall. This side hasn't been modernised, hasn't been tidied up yet. There is apparently money in the pot to do it at some point. But yeah, we have decided to abort on the farmers market because the queue is long, but it's not a waste of a trip because we can go for a walk around the park instead. So when we do our walks at Crosby Beach and we talk about the River Alt, sometimes when we go up by up the coastal path, the River Alt start, well, it's not start here, but it runs through here as well. It's tiny at this point though. Holly used to swim in it, didn't she?
Yeah.
We'll just conquer.
I feel like I've been in it at one point in my life. Telling it.
It's been quite a while since we've been down here. It looks like they dug out the river.
Possibly for draining.
Yeah, I wonder if it was flooding. It's obviously recently done as well because it's covered in filth. It's not replanted yet. We have squirrel wars. There's a grey one there and one's just run up in this tree. There's like 4 of them around here.
That one there. That's so cute.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if this is the cold store for the Croxteth Hall.
It possibly was, yeah.
So I remember going to, I think, Leighton Hall or something like that. And on the tour of the house, you could go into the cold store and have a look. We found the River Alt. You can actually have a proper look at it now.
You've got a few sticks here as well.
Yeah. And also, this bit here used to be Holly's favourite bit to come running in and have a splash around in the river. And we found a sign talking about the work they've done. Improving water quality, provide water attenuation to reduce flooding, create a habitat and control invasive non-native species and replace with native wildflowers.
We're going to kill all the grey squirrels.
Kill all the grey squirrels. I'm sure they won't do that. Not sure where we're going now. But the road down there. The road's down there, and then the river carries on all the way over to through Aintree and over towards Hightown and out into the sea. It's another one of those little spots where you wouldn't believe you're right in the middle of Liverpool city centre. Well, Liverpool area, extended area.
Playgrounds when I was a kid.
Yeah, you used to come playing here, didn't you?
Both my grandparents live quite close to the park. My nan and granddad live like 50-minute walk to the park, and my grandma and granddad are about a 20-minute walk. to the park, but through the park. They come in the back entrance, West Derby Village way. So we spent a lot of time here when we were kids.
We just nearly got mown down by the Ramblers Association.
Oh, is this the new... There's a new exit, isn't there?
Alright.
Made, like in the middle of Croxteth Hall Lane.
I see.
There's a new exit.
Oh no, that'll be over the other way. This would be Croxteth Park Estate that way. We go that way?
Yeah.
It's been a long, long time since we've been up here. Well, we're by the stables, but there's no horses today. There is a naughty staffy down there.
No, there's not if there's a lesson in either.
No.
There's not many cars in their car park.
From some of the photos of the event, the little market that's going on, Gemma's been offended by the fact that they're serving candy floss in a bag.
It's not how you serve candy floss, it's on a stick. Fresh candy floss on a stick.
Gemma gets very angry about candy floss in a bag.
It starts to clump. You lose its cheekiness.
Crossed over the other side now, on the main road, and come down to see the Highland cows. They're all chilling in the field.
And the one non-Highland cow.
And the one non-Highland cow. Two non-Highland cow. There's lots of magpies today as well. There we go, we're a little bit closer to the one of the Highland cows on this side who's eating a log. It's better than bad, it's good. Well, the market was busy, but we had a nice walk.
Yeah, we will.
So we're going to head back to the car and head home.
Oh,
And I've took us the muddy way.
file.
Can't get your head in? There we go. So we'll see you back at home. So, the market's shutting in a couple of hours and the traffic's even worse now.
So I'm happy
Big queue of
to
cars.
say that we had a success.
Yeah, it's successful for them, not so much for our little day.
Yeah.
Apart from we had a lovely walk. Also, you're on widescreen. I've just realised all the cars look very stretchy and weird in the corners. Oh, we're home. And it smells lovely in here.
My coat is sweaty. The fair is all sweaty on my coat, that's disgusting.
We have a chicken for dinner. Got a roast dinner today. And we have a cat for supper. We're back home. And I'm playing The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Well, we're playing it together, aren't we? It's like an investigation, walking simulator type game. We were playing it the other week and just put it on the new PC, which is here. So I brought that down to play. Looks really good. And we have a lovely Sunday roast dinner. Roast chicken, some green beans on there, some cabbage, roasties and the Yorkshire puds. Tuck-in time! So I think we'll end this weekly vlog with Gemma's autumnal display. We have the LED jar that you got from Centre Parks, didn't we?
Yeah.
And this is Gemma's fab pumpkin flower display that you got from a florist in town near you, yeah. And then we have the pecan pie candle from Bath and Body Works. Did I get it right?
Sugar pecan pie candle.
Yeah. And then up here we have the
Spocky tree.
The Spocky tree, which you'll probably understand if you saw the Did you post it on Instagram?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and I posted it on Twitter.
And on Facebook as well.
And we made it an It's Spocky season sign there.
You know what you need to do?
What?
You need to print me out some Spocks or Vulcan hand signals to hang on the tree.
Yeah, this tree should have come with metal bats, but it didn't, so we 3D printed some instead. And then up there we have the autumnal maple leaves. So we good? We close it off there?
Yeah.
Bye. So if you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like and a subscribe, ring the bell and do all the other things because it all helps the channel.
Thumbs up.
See you soon. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye bye. We will try some of the beers next week if there's any left.
And some of the Oreos.
Ooh, the Oreos.